Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jeff, and today is a busy day. I'm going to try and get to all three of the major releases that I was looking forward to today. I don't know if that's going to happen, but they will be on the channel this week at some point. This first one is Aespa with their pre-release Supernova. It's off of their first full album that's coming out later this month. We'll get Armageddon from them later on as well. I'll also be doing the title track for Zero Base 1, and IVE dropped a new song. So, like I said, I'm going to try to get to all of those. I'm only going to have time to record this one right now before I leave for work, and even that is going to be iffy. So, let's get to it and see if I can actually get this done and upload it before I leave. So again, this is Aespa with Supernova. This came out at about 2 a.m. my time. Actually, all three of those did. I assume we have English subtitles. We do. All right. Let's go. Well, that went 0 to 100 real quick.
Supernova, watch out, look at me go. Give me 좀 boy.
You better work, bitch.
서로의 존재를 느껴 마치 디스코드 날 닮은 너 누구야? Drop 사건은 다가와 에이 거세게 가져가 that tick tick bomb that tick tick bomb 감히 건드리지 못할 걸 누구도 말야 지금 내 안에선 supernova nova can't stop hyper stellar 원초 그걸 찾아 bring the light of a dying star
This is interesting. Very cool.
Body bang, make it feel too right. 휩쓸린 energy, it's so special. 잔인한 queen이면 scene 이제 종결. 이토록 거대한 내 안에 explosion. 난 모든 수포 결로부터 만든.
I like that line.
지금 계속돼 oh, 우린 앞에서 왔나 oh, 느껴 내 안에서. Supernova Nova Can't stop Hyper Stellar
It's so unique.
그걸 찾아 Bring the light of a dying star 불러내 내 우주를 봐봐 Supernova 보이지 않는 힘으로 내게 손 내밀어볼까 가능한 모든 가능성 무한 속에 너를 만나서 봐줘 bang bang don't forget my name
How could we?
Supernova 사건은 다가와 에이 거세게 커져가 에이 질문은 계속돼 에이 우린 어디서 왔나 에이 사건은 다가와 에이 거세게 커져가 에이 tell me 에이 우린 어디서 왔나 에이 우린 어디서 왔나 에이 Nova can't stop hyper
That scene is just...
원초 그걸 찾아 Bring the light of a dying star 불러내 내 우주를 봐봐 Supernova 사건은 다가와 에이 질문은 계속돼 에이 우린 어디서 왔나 Bring the light of a dying star Supernova
Well, just... Wait, what? What was that logo? That... Man... Aespa's logos get worse and worse every comeback. And by worse and worse, I mean, like, they get harder and harder to read. But, alright. Fun song. Interesting, unique song. Had a really nice groove to it. Message wise, it seems like they're talking about having like this internal awakening, and they're comparing this burst of possibilities and everything that they can and will do to being a supernova. And we'll break down some of the lyrics in the second run through. There was also quite a few tie-ins to their whole AI concept. Most notably at the end when they had the AI mouth facial expression, whatever, doing the singing, and obviously it didn't match up with the words. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, okay. So not what I expected from Aespa, but then again, Aespa changes it up pretty frequently. So, you know, saying you expect something from Aespa is kind of setting yourself up to either be really pleased when they go above it or be disappointed when they don't meet your expectations. It's always best to go into Aespa, and even IVE for that matter, with like no expectations. Like, you know, they're great groups, you know they're gonna put on great performances. Don't come in with any like preconceived notions about what a song's gonna be. See, I didn't listen to the teasers or anything. The only thing I did see, and I didn't have the sound on, was that clip with Winter like spinning around the skyscraper and then getting like taken away, which in and of itself was also funny. But okay, let's go back and watch it again, and yeah, we'll see what we've got here. So the first thing, we have M That Tower, and we also have a license plate. I'm sure these actually mean something, whether it's in the context of their lore or if this all stands for something, but I don't know. Generally, all these small details do mean something in K-pop videos, especially when they're placed, you know, front and center like this. I just don't know what it means. At first, I thought maybe this was like their, I don't know, like some way of calling out each one of them. Like the KA obviously would have been Karina, but I don't know about the others. Yeah. Anyway, let me know if I'm onto something there. Like, is one of them an 03 liner? Is one of their birthdays August 12th? I don't know. Or December 8th, depending on how you're reading this. Dude! Little jump scare right out of the gate.
Some kind of supernova. Watch out. Look at me go.
Also, what was that? Yeah, I thought I noticed that. So she has a heart for her pupil, and I'm mostly positive, although I'll have to pause at different points, I'm mostly positive each girl has a different card suit in their pupil.
Look at me go.
When they're characterized, not when they're doing that. Alright, so right here they're doing like their fashion sound, which is why I was saying like the "you better work, bitch" kind of thing, like working the runway kind of thing. I have to clarify because I'm sure some people are going to hear that and get super offended. Also, can we see her eye? I couldn't pause it quick enough. So, alright, we've got more of this AI concept here. Like, they've got this superhuman strength. Either that or everything in this world is fragile. But considering she fell from who knows how high onto the car and destroyed it, so it had to be fairly high, she's obviously either a robot, an android, or a superhuman. But she's got super strength and indestructibility. We saw Winter can fly. I'm curious, now that I'm expounding on this, what the other girls' powers were. I'm sure they've got them. But what was the line here? Okay, so hot, hot. Open the door. Feeling each other's presence. Like a Discord. So I have to assume that that's talking about like the app Discord where you can like chat with each other. Because it's capitalized. Also, it wouldn't really make sense if you're saying feeling each other's presence like a Discord if you're just talking about like conflict. My lookalike, who are you? So she's looking in this car mirror, and I don't know, is she, I guess she's like talking to her otherworld self, because we do actually, like, they have their characters and then they have their non-characters singing too, so yeah, interesting. Yeah, so she's like a vampire. She had like the canines and stuff here. So events imminent, meaning like that supernova explosion, like it's gonna happen. I really want to know. Okay, so hers apparently is like, oh, okay, yeah. So hers is like fire, pyro, whatever you want to call it. Because we have this scene where she can like light her fingertip, and then we also have that scene later where like the fire's burning around and the phone says temperature's too hot. Yeah, I can't see what is in her eye. I think that might be a spade. It might also just not be a suit. Wait, what it? Okay, there's a lot of details here. May 27th, my birthday. Okay. That's the day of the official album release, I believe. So, and the AI here as well. This is like that, I forget what it's called, but you basically, like, they're trying to prove you're not a robot. And, like, select all the images with an AI. And pretty sure she's going to select all of these. Alright, so the supernova's inside. And now we're back to the non-AI or whatever version of it. And then, again, back to the AI version. You can tell with the canine and everything there, like the vampire thing. But also, because of the super strength, she's literally lifting the car up. The hyperstellar line, of course, referencing the supernova deep space type of concept that they're going with here. Hold on, we got a better view that time. Okay, so actually, well, no, that's still her. I was gonna say we got a better view of the pupil that time, but that was also hearts. Gorgeous, by the way. But, okay. Seek its origin. So, I'm guessing that's talking about, like, find the point of this explosion. Like, where within me it's starting from. Bring the light of a dying star. Now, that, it has an obvious meaning. And then it has a meaning that you could attribute to it, but I don't think that's what they're going for here. So the obvious meaning is just another way of calling supernova. Supernova originates from the explosion of a dying star, the implosion of a dying star. The other way that I don't believe that they're meaning is bringing the light of a dying star, like another celebrity or whatever, their light's fading and you're bringing that, maybe themselves, their alter egos, whatever. Again, that's kind of a reach. I'm pretty positive they're just talking about another way of calling it a supernova. Hold on. Okay. So it's not card suits, but this looks like maybe a butterfly in her pupil. What else do we have here? Got like a crescent moon here. Yeah, that is a butterfly. Look at me. Interesting breakdown. And I thought that was a bullet at first, but no, that's like her fingertip. And it shatters the phone again, where it's talking about select all the images with AI, like the AI is essentially preventing her from doing that.
Make it feel too right. Pixelated energy, it's so special. 잔인한 queen이면 scene.
Cruel Queen in the Scene, I feel like that has a reference and I don't know what it is, so if you know, let me know. This explosion with Demi, talking about the supernova again, this awakening. This line right here is the one I said I really enjoyed, though. Every one of my cells are created from stars. So, if you haven't heard and you don't know general science, we're all made of the same stuff that stars are made of. Carl Sagan, famous astronomer, mentioned this quite often. Neil deGrasse Tyson, that a lot of them mention this because we have the same chemical makeup as stuff in outer space, you know, carbon, nitrogen, all that stuff. And so also, if you trace Earth back millennia, actually millions of years, of course, it was formed from the same stuff that's out in outer space. So we're all made of star stuff. And so they're referencing that by saying, like, every one of my cells are created from stars. But it's also a way of saying I'm a star, not just, you know, in the, like, hey, you're a star, but also because they're celebrities. And it's also, in some ways, you could think of that line as a shout out to the people who've come before them, you know, anyone who's helped them along the way. Like, everything I am here, I've been created from those stars. Like, I learned, I trained, all that kind of stuff. Alright, we got AI girl here. Wait, what did that say? I think it just said hot, hot. Yeah. And then boom, pyro girl again. Yep, now she lit it on fire. She's just enjoying this. So all the possible possibilities meeting you inside infinity could be talking about fans, or it could be talking about themselves, because again, this is either them singing to their AI counterparts or vice versa. I'm not quite sure. Those of you who get more into Aespa lore can probably tell me more about this, but I'm pretty sure this is the same girl we just saw that was in the apartment that got set on fire. But the line, so we hear that there's infinite possibilities with AI. And so they're using that line and that phrasing here. But all the possible possibilities, there's, again, infinite number of things that I can be, that I can do. In other words, I'm limitless. You know, you can't confine me to one thing. I mentioned it's not what I expected, but that's why you can't come into Aespa expecting something, because they're always going to change it up on you a little bit. Also, this phone is, what is this? It says Monday, May 27th, so I'm assuming this is like a countdown to the album release. Then we're rewinding time here. Supernova. Nice little photography flash effect there. Tell me, where did we come from? Came from the stars. We know this already. Now Winter's just flying around. Watch this universe I've brought out We had this line earlier, but just still tying into that hyperstellar, supernova, the space theme, but this universe that I've brought out can either again be this alternate universe with the AI, which I think this is what they're going with, but it has the double meaning of watch this universe that I brought out, like this whole new reality that I've created either for myself or for you guys, whatever, and where all these possibilities are possible. Yeah, it's a really cool way of throwing a double meaning in there and keeping it consistent through the whole song. Here we've got the AI mouth movements. Nice ad-libs here in the back. Nice vocal layering, and then so we start with a jump scare, and then we end with just them being taken out. Also, this CGI is really bad on this traffic cone. I just noticed that. I don't think they expect you to pause here, but that's not even good CGI. But whatever. Boom. And look, you can't even tell that says Aespa. I mean, you can if you look really close, and if you knew ahead of time that it said Aespa, you could pick that out. But like right here, you can clearly see an E. I didn't see the S at first, but you can see that. You can see the A. I think you'd have to know that Aespa was actually a thing to be able to read this logo, though. Anyway, whatever. I don't know why they keep getting more and more abstract with their logos. Maybe it has something to do with their concept that I just don't understand. I don't know. Alright guys, that's the reaction for Aespa with Supernova. This one was a lot of fun to get into. I'm positive that I missed things. And I may have been wrong about some things. So let me know what your theories are down below, or if you have actually heard them talk about what the song is officially about. Feel free to let me know that too. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to Armageddon and the rest of their album. I'm also curious because I think it was Karina who in an interview said that like all of their songs were great off of the album, but there was like a couple that we would think are annoying, but they think we'll still like those too. And I wonder if this is one of the ones that they think we'll find to be annoying or not. I did not, but I'm just curious. I guess we'll have to wait for the album to drop to find out, won't we? Thanks for checking this one out, guys. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.